if you guys want to win this complete in-box copy of Banjo-Kazooie for the Nintendo 64, make sure you like this video, you're subscribed, and you leave a comment letting me know your most favorite game growing up as a kid, because this one was one of my all-time favorites. Thank you so much for the support, and good luck. What's going on, guys? It is currently Sunday night, and I have 27 eBay orders that have to go out tomorrow morning. So I gotta get everything packaged up and ready to go. I have a ton of work ahead of me, so please enjoy this small montage of me getting stuff done. Okay, so I just got everything pulled off the shelf and it's all laid out on my table. As you guys can see, this is everything that sold this week. It's about $700 worth of stuff. And after my eBay fees, as well as my shipping fees and my cost of goods, I'm making about $450 of profit this week, which is not the best, but it's not that bad. It was kind of a slower week. There was a lot of items that sold, a lot of bulk. 27 items is a lot, but a lot of them were just video games that were selling for about 10 or 15 bucks. So yeah, about $450 of estimated profit this week selling on eBay. For everybody who's interested in what sold, I'm gonna show you guys. We got some controllers, we got a Wiimote, we got 2 NES controllers, we have 1 Xbox One game, Zelda Spirit Tracks for DS sold. Here is some Wii games that sold, some GameCube games. We got 2 Sega games. And we got the Sega Saturn game. We got 4 Super Nintendo games, 2 copies of Miss Pac-Man, very popular this week, 1 PlayStation 1 game. We got a game for the PC, Sims 2, Guitar Hero Metallica. We have a PS2 right here, PS2 Slim, it's a silver edition. And we got our backpack we got at the thrift store. And then we got this guy right here. So this guy's a decanter. He had alcohol in him at one point. I think he's from the 70s. And he sold for like only $30, but I did get him for free at a garage sale. And he actually plays music. I'm gonna turn that off before I summon Annabelle because I am home alone. Like I was saying, this week's kind of slow. I usually make double or even over that. And I'm actually really happy that I sold off a lot of bulk, because now we can use this money to buy new inventory. So that's a good thing, actually. But I'm gonna get all of this stuff packaged up and ready to get shipped out tomorrow morning. That's why you get a label maker. Okay, so I just finished packaging everything up. It took about an hour and a half, all said and done. As you can see, here is all my packages, 27 packages to be exact. And I'm gonna be heading to bed, but tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be going to the post office to get all of this stuff shipped out. So I will see you guys then. Okay, so currently it is the next day. It is 53 degrees out right now in February, which is absolutely crazy. It is a gorgeous day out today. I just finished dropping all of my packages off at the post office, so that stuff's all done. Yesterday I had a lady reach out to me who I reached out to maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, asking if she had any video games lying around, and she said that she does, but they're buried in her garage. She has to make sure that she still has them, and she has to find them, and once she does, she will message me and she'll sell them to me. Well, yesterday, she actually was digging around in her garage and found the big box of stuff that she said she had, so we arranged to meet today. She wants to do the transaction by contactless porch pickup. So for everybody who doesn't know what that is, basically she's just gonna leave everything on her porch, and then I'm gonna Cash App her or Venmo her some money for it. I'm gonna walk up, grab the stuff, and put it in my car and drive away. It's been a very, very popular form of transactions lately, just because it mitigates meeting strangers and possibly getting sick if somebody else is sick. So it's become very popular lately, and that's what she wants to do, so we're gonna do that. She did not send me any photos of anything, but what she did tell me was there is a few consoles in the box. There's no cables for them, so she does not know if they work at all. And then there's maybe 20 video games for various different systems, and she doesn't know if those work either. So she was asking $1 per game and then $5 per console. Even with me not knowing what's inside the box, I told her that is far too low to ask, so I'm just gonna give you a flat out $100 for everything. $100 on my side is a complete gamble because I have no idea what's inside the box, nor do I even know if any of this stuff works. I don't even know if the box is worth the $100 or if I'm gonna even make any money at all. I am super excited to find out what she has. She's actually an hour and a half round trip for me, so I really, really hope I'm not wasting my time and money going all the way there to get something that is actually worth nothing. So I really hope that this mystery box pulls through. Okay guys, so I just pulled up and I sent her the money and she confirmed that she got it, so let's go grab the stuff off her porch. This is super heavy. Okay, so that box is incredibly heavy. Right off the bat, I saw a PlayStation 3. I do not know if it's backwards compatible yet. I gotta check that out. And I also saw a GameCube. Hopefully there is some GameCube games in this box. That would really make my day, but I am super excited to look through this box. So let's get home. I got about an hour drive, and then I'm gonna show you guys everything that we got. All right guys, so I just got home. Let's dig into this box and let's see what we got. Okay, so right off the bat, some pretty bad news. This white box right here and all of the consoles, there is a strong smell of cigarette smoke. So being a reseller, you do have to deal with a lot of stuff that is used smelling like cigarette smoke, but it's our job to get the smell out before we sell it. Otherwise, the person that buys it is probably going to return it, because I would also return it. I don't want anything in my house smelling like cigarette smoke, so I gotta get all that out, which is pretty annoying. But luckily I do know how to get it out. Kind of just transfer everything into a box. I use dryer lint sheets that smell super strong, and I kind of just plop them all in there, rub it around the consoles, and in a week or two, usually about 90% of the smell comes out. So it's unfortunate, it's kind of annoying to do that, but that's what I gotta do because I'm getting a huge whiff right now of cigarette smoke. Without further ado, let's look through here. I think this stuff is all of the games she was saying. It looks like there's more than 20, so that's good. I'm super excited to look through here. There's some Switch games, there's some GameCube games, Wii, Xbox 360. That is awesome. That's what I was hoping for. GameCube games. Hopefully there is a lot more on the bottom because that would easily pay for everything and then some. And I love uncovering Nintendo GameCube games. Let's get this out of the way because I want to start with the consoles. And right off the bat, like I said, we have a GameCube. There is a PS3, PlayStation 2, and an NES satellite. That is super interesting. Wow, that is super cool. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a receiver for these, so hopefully that's in the box. But, wow, that's really cool. I've never seen one of these, actually. Oh, man. If you guys can see all of that rust in there and battery acid. This thing's gonna have to get cleaned and tested before I sell it, but that's only if the receiver's in here. But these things are super cool. I think they go for a little bit of money as well, so it's really cool to see one of these. We got a fat PS2. Oh man, this thing has been tucked away in a garage. Look at the inside of this vent right here. This thing needs to be refurbished for sure. Maybe I will do a video on it. And it's missing the PlayStation logo. Not too bad on the back with the dust. So this was probably sitting like this for a long time. Yeah, that is disgusting. I want to see if there's a game in here, and I do want to test it to see if it works. So we're going to do that also in this video. Here's the GameCube. It's got some discoloration, a little bit of dust. There's a small crack right here. Is there a game in here though? Nope. No game. I'm gonna test it, see if it works. I'm gonna test every single console in here and show you guys. Actually, I don't know if I have any cables for what seems to be an original Xbox. On the bottom, you guys can see that. So I'm gonna test every one that I can, and hopefully these all work. But yeah, no game in here, but super cool to find a GameCube. Got some controllers over here. GameCube brick, that's actually really nice. OEM GameCube controller. And then we have a wireless PlayStation 3 controller for our PlayStation 3, which is really nice. So the moment of truth, is this PlayStation 3 backwards compatible? Yes, it is. That is a major win. Hopefully this thing works. It is not that dusty compared to the PlayStation 2. It actually looks pretty good besides this flap right here missing. But yeah, we got a backwards compatible PlayStation 3 in this box. Super awesome. Again, I'm going to test this, see if it works, and I'm going to see if there's a game in here as well. Here is the original Xbox, and there actually is AV cables for it, but no power cable. But I can just use a PlayStation power cable for it, so I can actually test this one to see if it works, which is awesome. And I have some original Xbox controllers as well that I was meaning to sell, but I'll probably lot them up with this one. Hopefully this one works. Again, I'm gonna test it and I'm gonna see if there's a game in here. The last thing we got in the box is this thing right here. I don't know what it was for, but looks like a converter of some sort. I don't know if it was for a PlayStation or something like that. Yeah, I don't know what this is for. You can leave a comment, let me know if you guys know what this is. That's gonna do it for this box. We got a bottle rocket stick to end it off. I'm excited to look through these games, so let's see what games we got. So for these games, I really hope there's some GameCube stuff in here. Otherwise, some rare PlayStation 2 or original Xbox. Those are always nice to find, but I am super excited to see what's in here. I'm gonna show you guys every single game, and I'm gonna make sure if the game is actually in the case, because a lot of games that I do buy don't even have the games in the case, so I wanna make sure that everything is in there. Right off the bat, we got Octopath Traveler for the Switch, and then fortunately there's nothing in there. Cruising for the Wii, nothing in there. SpongeBob SquarePants, Battle for Bikini Bottom. Again, nothing. Not even the manual. Madden 15. Nothing. I hope these aren't all empty. Last of Us Part 2 for the PlayStation 4. Got Resident Evil Biohazard. Nothing. We got NHL 2K8. Nothing. Got the manual, but no game. So it is not looking good. Another Switch game, Skyrim. Hopefully there's a game in here. Nothing. This is not looking good. We got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. And we got Madden 15 inside of the case. So at least there's one complete game. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, do you see what I see? This is Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. No way. Please be inside the case. Please be inside the case. Oh my God, I can't believe this game is inside here. Oh my God, we got a copy of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. There's no manual, but we got the case and game. Oh my God, that is amazing to see. It is a really scratched up, so hopefully this game works. I'm gonna test it, and if it doesn't work, I'm definitely gonna get this one polished up, because this is like a $200 game. That is insane that this game is in here. Thank God it was in the case. Holy crap, that is hype. I do see a lot of GameCube games in here, so that is making me happy. I will go through them. We got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, and we got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 in the case. So you don't know what to expect with these games. I'm just happy we found this one actually in the case, because so far we found a ton of games that have no games, and then the ones we do find are mismatched. So that is insane that we found Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I cannot believe that. Ice Age 2, The Meltdown. Finally, we got a complete in-box game right here. Monster House. I remember seeing this in theaters as a kid. And we got complete in-box Monster House. Finding Nemo. I Was a Brave Patient. That's a sticker from a doctor. Complete in box again. Got a Pokemon card. Nincada. Amazing. Spider-Man. No manual, but we got the game. Flushed Away. We got Flushed Away in there. This is not an original case. This is like from GameStop. No manual on that one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Nightmare 3. And we got them. Okay, disc 1, disc 2. No manual. Pretty sure Ninja Turtle games are rare, so I'm excited to see how much this one's worth. We got Burnout Revenge. Complete in box. These games are far from good condition. They are kind of a hit and miss. We got BioShock, complete in box. We got Green Lantern, Rise of the Manhunters, complete in box. UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship, tap out. Got Chuck Liddell right there. I've never even seen this game. Don't know how much it's worth, but that's cool to see. NCAA March Madness 2004. Complete in box. We got 9 Holes of Xmas, a Blockbuster exclusive by Outlaw Golf. No idea how much this game is worth at all. It looks really odd. We got the House of Dead 3. Oh, I thought this was sealed. Wow. Complete in box. That is super awesome. House of Dead games go for a lot of money. Only if it was sealed. That was crazy, but yeah, we got the House of Dead 3 complete in box. Crimson Skies complete in box. Sega GT 2002. No manual on that one. Monopoly Party. That's complete in box. We got Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Pretty sure this game is worth a little bit of money. That one's complete in box. NBA Live 2005. Complete in box. I know a lot of these sports games are not going to be worth a whole lot of money, so no manual on that one. Arena Football. NCAA 06 Football. Complete in box. Lord of the Rings. Platinum Hits. Complete in box. MLB 08. The Show. Complete in box. Fight Night Round 3. NHL 13. Fight Night Round 3. Pretty sure that is the exact same game that we just saw. We got 2 copies of it. We got Hitman, Absolution. No manual on that one. And our last game we got is Splinter Cell Blacklist. And it's Mafia 3 for the PS4 instead. So, yeah, there you guys have it. That is all of the games that came with the $100 lot that I bought. Complete gamble, by the way. I had no idea what was in here. We found Pokemon Gale of Darkness inside this lot. It paid off completely. Not only with this game, but we have a backwards compatible PlayStation 3. We got a GameCube, a PS2, and actually some other pretty decent games. So this gamble paid off $100. I do not recommend gambling all the time like I do, but it is super fun when it pays off. But I mean, I drove an hour and a half for all this stuff with no idea what I was about to get. So I do not recommend gambling at all, but it paid off for us and I am super happy. It is insane that these games were just stored away in someone's garage, never to be seen again until I got them. Now I can rehome them to other people and they can enjoy them like they were intended to do. But I might keep some of these for my own personal collection. I'll let you guys know. You can look at my eBay. The link for that's going to be in the description below, so make sure you check that out. But I am going to be testing all the consoles to see if they work right now. Okay, so first up, we have our GameCube that we got out of the box, and I'm actually testing it with the Pokemon Gale of Darkness that we got. And then I just have a controller hooked up to it so I can fast forward if it does work. So hopefully these both work, so I'm testing them both out right now. Okay, so the startup screen works. The GameCube looks like it works. Does Pokemon work? It looks like it does. Let's hit. It does. It works. So we got Pokemon Gale of Darkness. That is awesome. Oh my god. I am so happy. There you guys have it. That is awesome. Pokemon Gale of Darkness works. So does our GameCube. Let's go on to the next console. Next up we have the backwards compatible PlayStation 3. I just plugged a power cable into it and an HDMI. And then I have the controller that was in the box. I have it all charging up right now in one of the ports. And let's see if it works. PlayStation 3 powers right on. So that's good. Let's see if there is a game in the disc tray. Doesn't seem like there's any game in there. Let's put a game inside and then see if it will actually load a game. We got NHL 13. So as you can see, the game started right up. Not to say there isn't any issues with this system. I'm gonna test it more off camera. But as of what I'm seeing now, this is a fully functioning, backwards compatible PlayStation 3. Okay, so here's the PlayStation 2. I'm gonna try it on this small Toshiba TV right here. And let's see if there's a game inside. Nothing. I'm going to try Spider-Man 3, see if that works. Looks like it booted up. So, yeah. That does not sound good. So yeah, there's a problem with the disc tray. I could probably try to get that fixed. Let's see if it wants to play our Spider-Man game. Hopefully it plays the game, and the only problem is that disc tray, because that's a pretty easy fix. That just probably needs to be cleaned. Yeah, so looks like it's loading the game. That's good. I don't know if it will play the game, just with this being caked in dust and everything like that. This thing needs to be cleaned desperately. So if you guys want to see me refurbish this PlayStation 2, make sure you guys are subscribed, because I have started posting more videos that are more tech-based, I guess. And I am a huge fan of fixing electronics. If you guys want to see my YouTube shorts, I have a ton of videos where I go around and just fix the stuff that I buy that ends up being broken. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys are subscribed. So the Spider-Man game that I put in, it's been stuck on this screen for about 5 minutes now. I put a controller in and I try to hit start, but it's still frozen. So it seems like the PS2 froze. And if you listen, it sounds like it's having a hard time trying to read the disc. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this PS2 is broken. I need to open it up and I gotta see what's wrong with it. It might just need a cleaning, but I have to diagnose it. So I'm gonna say this PS2 is not working, and I am not gonna include it in our final price check. Last up, we have the original Xbox, and I have the least amount of faith in this thing working. Every time I find these things, they're always broken, whether it's the disk drive or the faulty clock capacitor that leaks acid over the entire motherboard. These things are a hunk of junk, so it is very, very, very rare that I find one of these in good condition and working condition. So I'm gonna plug this one up and see if it works. Okay, so I got my Fat Duke controller hooked up to it, and let's see if there is a game inside. It starts right up. The disc tray works, there's no game. That is actually really exciting stuff. Let's go ahead and put the House of Dead 3 inside and see if it will play the game. So as you can see, it started the game right up. It is working perfectly fine. I'm gonna test it more off camera, but for now, I'm gonna say this is a win, and this Xbox works, which is super surprising to me because every Xbox I find never works. Okay, so I just finished tallying everything up, and it seems like everything retails for about $780. I'm going to be selling everything on eBay, so I need to minus my fees and shipping, which is $170. And then I'm going to minus my initial $100 that I spent for everything, which leaves us at $510 of estimated profit. If we add that to our Earthbound bank, which is already at $1,619, we are looking at a grand total of $2,129 that we have towards buying complete in box Earthbound for the Super Nintendo. Make sure you guys are subscribed, because I'm gonna be picking one lucky subscriber to win the complete in box Banjo-Kazooie for the Nintendo 64 once I obtain my final goal, Earthbound. Also, if you guys are interested, make sure you're subscribed, because I'm gonna be posting more videos on me fixing consoles and stuff like that. All the stuff that I buy that ends up not working, I try to diagnose it and fix it, and I make it come out in shorts, or I'm going to be posting more of that to my main channel in the future. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you are subscribed. Other than that, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.